spiritual waltz, the intriguing dance of consciousness and quantum mechanics. Welcome my sweet God candies, and thank you for choosing to watch this video lecture on the captivating relationship between quantum physics and spirituality. Our focus today will revolve around the nature of consciousness and its potential connection to the enigmatic realm of quantum mechanics. We will delve into the intriguing possibilities and ongoing debates that arise when exploring the intersection of these two domains. Let us embark on this fascinating journey together. The mystery of consciousness. To begin our exploration, we must first grapple with the mystery of consciousness itself. For centuries, philosophers, psychologists, and scientists have contemplated the nature of consciousness and its role in our subjective experience. Consciousness refers to our awareness, thoughts, emotions, and the sense of self that arises within us. Yet, despite advances in cognitive science and neuroscience, the true essence of consciousness continues to elude our grasp. It remains an enigma that defies a complete and satisfactory explanation within the current scientific framework. Quantum mechanics, a primer. Before we can dive into the connections between consciousness and quantum mechanics, let us establish a basic understanding of quantum principles. Quantum mechanics is a branch of physics that describes the behavior of particles at the microscopic level. At this scale, classical Newtonian physics breaks down, and quantum principles take precedence. Key tenets of quantum mechanics include wave-particle duality, superposition, and the observer effect. These principles challenge our intuitive understanding of reality, bringing to light a realm of inherent uncertainty and probabilistic behavior. The orchestrator of collapse. One of the most tantalizing connections between consciousness and quantum mechanics lies in the collapse of the wave function. The wave function describes the probabilistic nature of particles, representing the range of possible states they can occupy. The renowned Schrödinger's cat thought experiment serves as an excellent entry point into this topic. In this experiment, a cat is placed in a box with a radioactive substance that may or may not decay, triggering the release of poison and potentially causing the cat's death. Until the box is opened and observed, the cat exists in a superposition of both alive and dead states, that is, our awareness, thoughts, emotions, and the sense of self that arises within us can determine a state of reality. Some theorists propose that consciousness, in some form, plays a pivotal role in the wave function collapse. According to this perspective, the act of observation or measurement by a conscious observer causes the superposition to collapse into a definite state, determining whether the cat is alive or dead. In other words, our awareness, thoughts, emotions, and the sense of self that arises within us can determine a state of reality. The exact mechanism by which consciousness influences the collapse remains a topic of debate and speculation, but the hypothesis suggests that consciousness is intimately entangled with the fundamental fabric of reality. Quantum physics and subjective experience. Quantum mechanics challenges the classical notion of an objective reality independent of observation. It suggests that reality itself is intimately entangled with the act of measurement and observation. This intriguing characteristic has led to speculation regarding the relationship between quantum physics and subjective experience. Could it be that consciousness, as the observer, is an integral part of the quantum fabric of reality? One possible interpretation is that the principles of quantum mechanics offer insights into the nature of subjective experience and consciousness itself. For example, the phenomenon of superposition, where particles exist in a combination of states until observed, has been compared to the multiplicity of thoughts and possibilities that arise within conscious awareness. Similarly, the concept of entanglement, where particles become correlated regardless of the spatial separation between them, resonates with the interconnected nature of our subjective experiences. Consciousness and the quantum mind. The notion of the quantum mind has emerged as a theoretical framework attempting to unify consciousness and quantum mechanics. Proponents of this idea propose that the mysteries of consciousness can be illuminated by invoking quantum principles. One influential theory in this realm is ORC, orchestrated objective reduction, proposed by physicists Sir Roger Penrose and anesthesiologist Stuart Hameroff. According to this theory, consciousness arises from quantum processes occurring within microtubules, which are structural components of cells. The ORC theory suggests that quantum processes, such as the collapse of the wave function, occur in a highly orchestrated manner within microtubules, ultimately giving rise to conscious awareness. While this theory has faced criticism and remains highly speculative, it highlights the intriguing possibility that consciousness might emerge from the quantum interactions within the brain. Another prominent theory that explores the relationship between consciousness and quantum mechanics is integrated information theory, IIT, proposed by neuroscientist Giulio Tononi. IIT posits that consciousness arises from the integrated information processing within complex networks of neural activity. While IIT does not explicitly invoke quantum mechanics, it shares the goal of understanding consciousness and how it emerges from physical processes. I urge you to learn more about these fascinating theories. Quantum entanglement and interconnectedness. Quantum entanglement, with its instantaneous non-local correlations, raises profound questions about interconnectedness in the universe. In quantum physics, entangled particles remain interconnected, regardless of the spatial separation between them. When one particle's state is measured or changed, the other particle's state instantaneously adjusts to maintain overall consistency. This phenomenon challenges our conventional understanding of space, time, and causality. The concept of entanglement resonates with spiritual and mystical traditions that emphasize the interconnected nature of all things. Spiritual wisdom often posits that everything in the universe is fundamentally linked, forming a vast web of interdependence. Quantum entanglement provides a metaphorical bridge between these spiritual notions and the scientific framework of quantum mechanics. It invites us to explore whether there might be a deeper interconnection between consciousness and the fabric of reality. mystical experiences and quantum mysteries. Throughout history, individuals have reported extraordinary mystical experiences that transcend ordinary perception and seem to defy conventional explanations. These experiences can range from deep states of meditation to profound insights, synchronicities, and encounters with the transcendent reality. While such experiences have been interpreted through spiritual and religious frameworks, some have sought to explain them using the language and concepts of quantum physics. Quantum physics, with its emphasis on non-locality, observer influence, and the collapse of the wave function, has been invoked to interpret and understand mystical phenomena. For instance, synchronicity, a term coined by Swiss psychologist Carl Jung, refers to meaningful coincidences that occur without any apparent causal connection. Neville Goddard, a prominent figure in the New Thought movement and a spiritual teacher, had a unique perspective on metaphysical and spiritual concepts. While I can't provide an exact statement from Neville Goddard specifically about Carl Jung's concept of synchronicity, I can offer a general understanding of how Goddard's teachings might intersect with the idea. Neville Goddard emphasized the power of the imagination and the creative nature of human consciousness. He believed that our thoughts and beliefs shape our reality and that we have the ability to manifest our desires through the focused use of imagination. Goddard taught that our outer experiences are reflections of our inner states and that we can consciously influence and transform our lives by altering our thoughts and beliefs. In the context of synchronicity, Goddard might view it as an indication of the alignment between an individual's inner state and their outer experiences. From his perspective, synchronistic events could be seen as meaningful coincidences that occur as a result of an individual's mental and emotional resonance with certain desires or intentions. Goddard might interpret synchronicity as a sign of the creative power of consciousness and the interconnectedness between thoughts and external manifestations. Moreover, Goddard emphasized the importance of assuming the feeling of the wish fulfilled and living in the state of the desired outcome. In this regard, he might suggest that synchronistic events occur when an individual is in a state of alignment with their desires, creating a harmonious flow of events that reflect their inner state. It's worth noting that while there might be some philosophical overlap between Goddard's teachings and Jung's concept of synchronicity, their perspectives come from different philosophical and psychological frameworks. Goddard's teachings are rooted in the New Thought movement, while Jung's concept of synchronicity is grounded in analytical psychology. Therefore, it's important to approach any connections or interpretations with an open and discerning mind, considering the context and principles of each respective philosophy. A similar point of view might be taken by Reverend Ike, also known as Reverend Ike or Reverend Frederick Ikerenkutter, who was a prominent New Thought minister and motivational speaker. While I don't have specific information regarding Reverend Ike's views on Carl Jung's concept of synchronicity, I can offer a general understanding of how his teachings might intersect with the idea. Reverend Ike's teachings focused on the power of the mind and the ability of individuals to manifest their desires through positive thinking and affirmations. He emphasized the idea that our thoughts and beliefs shape our reality and that we have the ability to create the life we desire by aligning our consciousness with our goals and aspirations. In the context of synchronicity, Reverend Ike might view it as a manifestation of the alignment between an individual's thoughts, beliefs, and their external experiences. He might interpret synchronistic events as meaningful signs that occur as a result of an individual's vibrational resonance with their desires and intentions. From his perspective, synchronicity could be seen as evidence of the creative power of the mind and the law of attraction at work. Reverend Ike would likely emphasize the importance of maintaining positive thoughts, beliefs, and expectations to attract and manifest desired experiences. He might teach that synchronicities occur when individuals are in a state of alignment, mentally and emotionally, with their goals and desires. Please keep in mind that this is a speculative response based on the general understanding of Reverend Ike's teachings. Unfortunately, I don't have direct quotes or specific information regarding his views on Carl Jung's synchronicity. Some suggest that the principles of quantum physics, such as the entanglement of events beyond conventional cause and effect, might provide a framework for understanding synchronicities and other mystical experiences. However, it is essential to approach such interpretations with caution, as the boundaries between scientific inquiry and metaphysical speculation can become blurred. While quantum principles may offer intriguing parallels, they should not be used to justify or validate mystical experiences or spiritual claims without rigorous empirical evidence. I believe this to be one of our spiritual tasks on this plane consciousness. One of the aims of spiritual practice, in my opinion, is to expand our awareness in a way that is consciously experienced and proven to ourselves, even though it can sometimes be difficult to describe in words. As we conclude our exploration of the relationship between quantum physics and spirituality, we find ourselves standing on the threshold of a profound inquiry. The nature of consciousness remains a great mystery, and quantum mechanics presents us with a framework that challenges our preconceived notions of reality. While many questions remain unanswered, the intersection of consciousness and quantum mechanics offers fertile ground for interdisciplinary dialogue and exploration. By embracing this journey, we open the door to new perspectives and the potential to deepen our understanding of both the quantum realm and the mysteries of consciousness. It is through a balanced and rigorous approach that we can navigate the exciting territory where science, spirituality, and human experience converge. Let us continue this fascinating exploration, guided by curiosity, open-mindedness, and a willingness to embrace the enigmas that lie before us. Thank you, my sweet God candies, for joining me on this captivating voyage into the dance of consciousness and quantum mechanics. If you like this kind of content, please remember to subscribe, like, comment, and share. And always remember that you are a sweet expression of God and that you deserve the best because you are the best.